Hey YouTube, this is Delonda with Get Soapy With It. Just wanted to show you guys, I'm finishing up my bath bomb cupcake icing. Just wanted to show you guys the last stages of it before I pipe it. I have all my wet and dry ingredients mixed. I'm just about to the stage where I need it to where it forms peaks, but these peaks aren't too solid yet. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my dry powder into it. You may want to turn down your volume a little while this is going. But I just whip and whip and whip and whip until I get the desired consistency that I want. If you don't hear me, that's because I don't want to overtalk the daggone thingy. It just makes so much noise. So hold on 1 second. Almost there. I like mine to be real fluffy, so I'm going to add more of my dry mixture. Okay, now you can see I have those nice steady peaks. And this is the point where I'm going to add my flavoring, or my scents, I'm sorry. I'm going to use Jamaica Me Crazy on this one. And you don't need that much in it. And we're going to mix that too. So, incorporate some oils. If you add too much, then it can do the opposite of what you're trying to do. It can thin out your mixture. I'm going to use Wilton's violet icing color. I like mine to be very, 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 very colorful. So I'm going to use a hefty portion of this. A little bit of the Wiltons go a long way. You can usually, if you're making a cake, you can take a toothpick and dip it into the mix and then put it in there. And it'll color a whole kit of icing, a whole batch of icing.
What about the pink?
So I'm going to mix this. Gorgeous. So I'm going to actually bring it down from the sides so I can make sure I have everything incorporated. And it's doing what I thought it was going to do. The scent actually thinned me out a little bit, but doesn't ruin the batch. So I just take more of my dry ingredients and just put a little more in. You can play with this. That's the part that I like the most about it. Because I can play with it until I get to the consistency that I want. I don't like for my cupcakes when I do the piping, they peak and then when I wake up in the morning, they're all flat. That's a bummer. And I have enough coloring in here to where it shouldn't lighten it too much. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so I'm just going to mix a little bit more, and if you can actually see the texture of it, so it's nice and thick. Sometimes I like it a little thicker, but it's okay. So from here, I take my bag, my piping bag, and I always use the disposable ones, and this is a larger version of the 1M tip. They have two that's larger, and I like the larger ones. And I just put a twist in my bag, set it down in the cup, and I'm going to start putting it inside. And I forgot where I've learned this technique, but it's wonderful because before I used to get this stuff all over the place. And you just pull up your sides so it didn't go all the way down in the bag. And you twist. You twist. And I got my first cupcake, and I'm going to pipe. So I usually put a dollop in the center, then go around it, hitting the edges, and go to the next one. And this all depends on you, the height that you want your cupcake. And I like mine to be high because they're prettier when they're high. And this one is turning on me, but and just I love cupcakes. I don't know what it is about me and cupcakes, but ever since I found out how to do the cupcake bath bomb, it's like my favorite thing. The cupcake is. And same thing, go around. And pretty much you just have to develop your own technique on how to do it, because I've seen it done different ways. I've seen it done this way, outside first, go in, circle.
Oh, you only got a few minutes left.
And
Hurry up.
oops. My daughter rushing made me break one, but this is the other way I've seen it. And they just make it look full. Okay, so this is the line that would get soapy with it. Just wanted to show you some of my bath bomb cupcakes. Hope you learned technique piping, or I helped anyone in any way, because you guys have truly helped me with all my soap making stuff. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm open and honest with everyone. So just let me know if you have any comments or concerns. Have a good one. Thank you. This is the line that would get soapy with it.